Yo, what is going on, guys? Jordan here, and welcome to episode number 6 of our Trading to the Big Money series. As you can see in the top left of the video, we are on 113k at the minute. Although technically we're on 130k, it's just that I started recording this after we made our first trade, which you will see in just a second. But before it starts, I just want to say a big thank you to everyone who's already subscribed to my channel, everyone who's viewing my videos, and everyone who's giving it a like, etc. I'm really appreciative of everything that you guys are doing for my videos, and hopefully you will continue to enjoy them as we continue on our FIFA journey. But let's get straight into the first trade, and the first trade is going to be an S-Wine, who we pick up for 16.75k, and we actually traded with him last episode as well, made some nice money on him, and we actually managed to make nice money on him this episode as we sell him for 19.5k. We sold him pretty quickly actually, and I was pretty happy with that deal. I might start trading with him a bit more, and he seems pretty easy to pick up for a good price and sell on. Now the next person we're going to pick up, again carrying that silver trading trend, is a Fabian. Picked him up with that engine chemistry style on him and hoping to sell him on for around originally 6.4k, although eventually I do have to sell him on for around 5.1k, but we still managed to make a nice profit on him. I can't complain. You know, I do a lot of trading in the night, by the way, so if I do put them up for 12 hours, that is why. That just gives me more time to sell players on. But anyway, next person we pick up is the only inform of this episode, sadly, but it is a Ramsey who plays for Arsenal in that centre mid position. We had a bit of a bid and war, but we managed to pick him up for 50k, which is pretty good considering his chemistry style was a catalyst. And I picked him up for 50k, like I said, and I'm hoping to sell him on for 58k, although I don't show it, but I do manage to sell him on for that pretty easily. And with EA tax included, I do manage to make around 3 to 4k, which I can't complain. Next person we pick up is a Van der Weel, who plays for PSG. He's pretty good right back. He's pretty popular amongst silvers on FIFA 14, and we pick him up for 13.25k, and we're going to list him up for around 18.5k, I think it is. You'll see him on the screen now. And I sold him pretty quickly, to be honest. He's pretty popular and therefore easy to sell. Now the next player we pick up is probably the worst buy of the episode, I'm not going to lie, but I still managed to make a bit of profit on it, so that's why I included it. And we picked him up for 4.5k to Antonio Ferreira, and with that shadow card I was actually hoping to sell him on for around 8k, purely because shadow cards go for like 3.5k and it was the only one on the market. But eventually we do have to sell him for around 5k, but we still managed to make a bit of profit on him, so I weren't too bothered. Next person we pick up is a Chupo Moting, I think that's how you say it, and we pick him up for 6k, and this wasn't the best of buys either, but eventually we managed to sell him for 7k, although originally, as you'll see, I put him up for 9k, being a bit over optimistic on the price range, but that is purely because he had Hunter on him, and I put him up overnight. So I was hoping that there'd be hardly any on the market and someone would fall into the trap of buying them. But anyway, let's move on to the next player, as the next player we do manage to pick up is a right forward, Miyechi. He has actually been converted. And we also pick him up with that Hunter chemistry style on him. He's also pretty popular amongst the Barclays Premier League. He's very, very fast. So I put him up for 11k. I managed to sell him within half an hour putting him up. So that was around 2k profit on him. So I was very, very happy with that one. Sorry, I just had to cough there, you all have to do it. But anyway, let's get into the next trade. We managed to pick up a Copper for 2.6k and also a Davis for Southampton for 1.1k. I managed to sell that Davis on eventually for 1.5k, and this Copper I put up for 4.7k overnight, as you will eventually see. And we managed to make between both of those players around a 2.5k profit, which was very easy considering I picked them up one after another, and that was a pretty good profit there. Now the next player we're going to pick up is a goal player. It is a left wing shuttle, so he's being converted from left mid. Plays for Chelsea, we all know and love him. He's pretty fast, to be honest. He's very popular amongst Barclays Premier League players. So we pick him up for 19.25k, and we're going to originally put him up for 24.5k, although eventually I do have to sell him for 22.5k. So it's about it's not as much profit as I wanted, because someone did undercut me, but I still managed to make it around 1 to 2k profit on him, and I picked him up pretty easily. Now we're going to also pick up another guy in a catalyst chemistry style, is a Cavani, converted to a centre attack mid, playing for PSG. We pick him up for 14k, and we're going to manage to sell him on for 16.5k, although first round first time round. I do put him up for 17k, I think it is 17.25k, but you know what, I still managed to make around 2k profit on him, so I was very happy with that. Now then, we're going to pick up 3 more players here. I don't actually record them, but they are Herman, who pick up for 1.1k, I pick up a Wilshere for 9k, and I also pick up an Elton, who is for 68k, and we do manage to sell them on. I will show how much we sold them on at the end, but we made a nice profit on them. And the next place we're going to pick up is Akadira. We pick him up for 2.6k, I believe it was, and we managed to sell him on for around 3.9k, purely because he has that shadow chemistry style on him, which does greatly improve his price, and he was the cheapest on the market in that chemistry style. Next place we pick up is a Westwood, and also a Muller. Pick up Westwood for 750 coins with Catalyst on him, and also a Muller for 3.6k with Catalyst on him. I didn't realise Muller's cheapest right now, but we managed to sell him off for 4.3k, and I also managed to sell on a Westwood for 1,800 coins, which was a very nice profit between two of them. Now we're going to just look over some of the players I managed to sell quite early on. I also managed to pick up a Cruz, a Muriel, and a few other silver players which I don't show, but I'll show the price I sold them for, so I made a nice profit on them. Probably made around 3 to 4k profit, maybe even 5k amongst all those players. But I decided to include a few more players into this, get a bit more jam-packed. We pick up a Cecchino for 5.1k with the shadow chemistry style on him, and we also pick up a Salcido for 4.8k, which you'll see. We managed to sell both of these on for around 1.5k each in profit, so that's around about 3k between both of them. And then we managed to pick up a Kone centre back for Lille, I think it is, for 2.4k with shadow on him, and we sell him on eventually for 4.9k, which I was very happy about. So the next person we're going to pick up is a right mid, Rodriguez for 2k, and also Fellaini for 8.5k. We managed to sell them on for a nice price as well. I don't show how much we sell them on, well, how much I put them up for, but we do manage to sell them, as you will see on the screen. Now, we managed to sell all of our players, and we earned around 30 to 35k profit this episode, which puts us on around 161k, as you'll see in the top left of your screen, which means it was pretty successful this episode. I know there's a lot of deals to look at, but it's pretty hard to get very good deals at the moment, but hopefully I'll be able to pick up some more in later episodes. So if you enjoyed, leave a like as always. If you want to see more kind of this stuff, please subscribe. You know, I will be uploading daily, hopefully. And I'll leave a link to my new Twitter in the description. It's the same as my YouTube username. If I manage to get a decent amount of followers, I'll start tweeting out tips, etc. that you guys could probably use. But that's it for me, guys. Hope you enjoyed. Peace.